When you're seated, is your head forward? Is your shoulders rolling forward? And also you notice here your spine is curled in a C curve. Now what's actually happening? Every hour your hip flexors become tighter, your glutes are weakened because they are not firing up at all, and also your spine, there's decompression. Hi, I'm Carol. For over 25 years, I've been teaching people to improve their posture, alleviate chronic pain. So let's begin with the first part. Firstly, we're going to just have the towel back of our eyes and not the back of our neck. Do not place a towel here, it's going to cause more strain. So have the towel back of your eyes, okay, maybe nodding your head slightly so that you feel the release in the back of the neck. And if you need a thicker towel, go ahead to have a bigger towel or fold it a little bit more. So from here, we're going to keep the knees bent. Important to keep the knees bent so that we can feel the natural curves of the spine. A lot of times when people straighten knees, the back is hyperextending, so you want to avoid that. So you're going to bend the knees, okay, feet flat on the mat, relax so that you can feel the natural curves of your spine, palms facing up, shoulders relaxed. So we're now in the neutral spinal alignment, and just relax your thighs, relax your hip flexor. Take a moment here to come back to our breath. You want to feel the rising and falling of your abdomen. So when you inhale, feel the abdomen up, and as you exhale, abdomen sinking. Just coming back to our breath. And most of the time, people who are having back pain, they have been doing chest breathing, which is causing lots of tension in neck and shoulders also. So inhale, abdomen up, exhale, abdomen sinking. So you can practice by inhaling through your nostrils and exhale from pursed lips, like you're blowing a balloon. Inhale, exhale. And once you're comfortable, you want to inhale about 3 to 4 counts and exhale 6 to 8 counts. We're going to prolong the exhalation. Okay, from here, okay, next we're going to make a triangle with the hands like this, all right? So your thumbs touching and your index finger touching. So forming a triangle with the hands, place the thumbs on your belly button, index finger pointing towards your pubic bone, and relax your elbows. We're going to practice the pelvic clock. This is to release tension in the low back. So from here, we're going to slowly round the low back. Allow the low back to kiss the mat, so we're not lifting the buttock. And then from here, slowly coming back to neutral. And then we're going to slowly point the tailbone downwards. So you're going to feel the arching of the low back. And let's move back to this position. We call this the 12 o'clock. So we're opening up the back and then slowly moving to 6 o'clock when your tailbone is pointing downwards. And back to 12 o'clock. So you can go a few rounds in this position, rocking the pelvis between 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. And try to do this with the eyes closed. It can really help to come back to our body and release tension. All right, next you're gonna come back to this position here where we're gonna go from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock. All right, so you can imagine there's a stone, a big stone you're gonna place on your left hand. You're going to feel the left hand very heavy and causing your left buttock to sink down. And then you can move the stone to the right hand and feel the right buttock sinking. Keep the thighs relaxed. And from here, you're going to move between 3 o'clock. Notice that I'm not moving my knees. And 9 o'clock. So it's a very subtle movement, but you release tension from within. Okay, so going from 3 to 9 o'clock. Okay, coming back to center. So you're going to repeat this a few times. And next, we're going to do a spinal articulation. All this, it will help to release tension. So hands here beside your hips. Okay, first option is the modified version. Second, I'm going to give you the normal version. So first, we're going to round the low back. Allow the low back to kiss the mat. So gently touch your buttock. Okay, and slowly support the buttocks, and you're going to peel the spine off into this position, knees to shoulders, one straight line. And as you exhale, release the upper and mid spine down towards the mat. Release the lower back and then relax the buttock, and then lastly relax the hip flexors and come back to neutral spinal alignment, neutral pelvic placement. What you want to avoid is to lift the hips up, okay? We want to avoid that. We want to really stretch the back. So hands here beside your hips and slowly round your lower back. And from here, you're going to ground your feet. At this time, you can also feel the glutes working, firing up, and also stretching a hamstring and also stretching a hip flexor. And slowly peel the spine off the mat. Coming into this position here, knees away from your shoulders. Take a deep breath as we exhale, release down, and keep breathing. And slowly release the lower back. You can see I'm really feeling the stretch in the lower back. And slowly relax the buttock. And you need to relax the hip flexor and come back to neutral pelvic placement. Okay, so I recommend you to do maybe 4 or 5 rounds. Okay, don't overdo it, just to feel the stretch and do it mindfully, and have the hands supporting if you are very new to this. Okay, and then from here we're going to slowly stretch out the legs. Okay, release any tension in the hip flexors and bring the arms up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And exhale, slowly release the hands. Okay, next we're going to do a bit of stretches. So we're going to release the lower back in this position. So gently draw the knees towards the chest first. Okay, gently hug the legs. Relax the shoulders. Feel the space between the shoulders and your ears. And from here, you're going to slowly roll the head sideways. So you notice that I'm keeping it very passive instead of like moving too fast. So what I'm feeling right now is a nice release all the way down to the mid and lower back. And I'm also relaxing my chest, my shoulders. Okay, and keep breathing. All right, just rolling the head sideways, moving mindfully. And next I'm going to just rock my pelvis clockwise and avoid making too big a movement that will arch your back again. All right, so small movements, massaging the lower back. Breathing. And that's it. Okay, lower the left foot down. Okay, let's stretch the hamstring a little bit. From here you can reach your heel up. If it's really tight, you can just keep it this way, but if comfortable, you're going to straighten the knees and just support your legs like this. Interlock your fingers back of your right thigh. So you want to avoid lifting the right hip up. You want to relax the hips and try to point the toes towards your face. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Okay, from here, we're going to reach the arms up. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And as we exhale, we're going to move the right leg and the hands away from each other, keeping the shoulders away from the ears and really lengthening your spine. Avoid arching your back. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, relax. Okay, and then bend your knees and palms down. Okay, again, you can practice 2 or 3 times. Okay, then we're just going to show you the left side. All right, so from here, flex and just reach your heel up. Feel the stretch here and then interlock the fingers back of the left thigh. Slowly reach out. Don't worry if you can't do a full extension of knees. Point the toes towards your face. More important, you want to release the lower back. Okay, so feel the left sit bone shining to the end of the room. Okay, and your crown shining towards the opposite side. Lengthening the left side of the body. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Okay, whenever you're ready, reach your arms up, take a deep breath. As we exhale, lengthen those muscles and slowly move the hands away from your left leg. And you can see that I'm really stretching and lengthening without dropping the foot down. And with control, okay? And anytime you find that it's stressing your back, just bend your knees, okay? And lower the palms down. And we're going to do a gentle spinal rotation. Let's have the hands here, a big V, gentle rocking to the right side. Knees down. You're going to feel a nice release on the right hip. Okay, and right back and look away from your knees. Breathing. Breathing. Back to center. Inhale. Slowly to the other side. And I'm looking gently away from my knees. I'm going to feel the release on the right back, hip, and outer thighs. And breathing into the right side of the body. Back to center. And lastly, bring the knees towards the chest one more time. Slowly rolling the head sideways. Going to the quadruped position. So we're going to go to our tabletop position with the palm shoulder width apart, shoulders stacked over your wrists and your hips over the knees. So avoid dropping your head down. So you're gazing down, lengthening the spine, belly drawn to your spine. Slowly extend your right knee without shifting the body. Avoid shifting the body. Imagine there's a bowl of soup on your mid back. You're going to slowly glide the right toe back. Knee straighten. So many times when people are weak in the core, the hip will sink down, okay, or the body shifted. So you want to avoid that and just start from here, gentle. All right. So if you find it's comfortable, you can float the leg up without arching the back. This is arching. Okay, you want to avoid that. Lengthening, just staying here maybe for 3 seconds, and you can come back. If this is comfortable, let's do a small circle here. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. Toes down, knees down. Notice that I'm not moving my body. So I'm doing with lots of awareness and mindfulness to avoid shifting the body. Okay, press your finger pads into the mat. If this is not comfortable, you have one more option, and you can clench your fists like this and press your thumbs down to avoid any stress in the wrist. Okay, let's practice the other side. So from here, I'm going to slowly extend my left knee. Again, avoid shifting the body. Very slowly float the leg up so you're aware that your leg is hip level. Again, this, you lose that connection here. So this is very, very important. Okay, many students, okay, even those who are practicing Pilates, always make this common mistake. So stay here for about 3 to 4 seconds, or if you're comfortable, let's just draw one small circle and opposite side, lengthening. Breathing, toes down, knees down. You can repeat one more time on the right leg and then the left. And after this, we're going to tuck the toes, float the kneecap off, move the hips back. So if your hamstring is very tight, don't worry, the knees can be bent, or you can bring the hips up higher and then lower the heels down. Don't worry, the heels are not touching. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And slowly come back. And come back to this position here. Another core strengthening exercise that you can do safely. Put the hands here. Draw one knee up, the other knee up. Knees and feet together if this is comfortable. Do not bring the knees too close. Okay, you want to just allow the lower back to just kiss the mat, but you're more or less still in the... You want to allow the lower back to kiss the mat, but not too close. Okay, all right. So you want to relax the buttocks and return to this position. So the knees is somewhere over the hips. Again, it's not a fixed position depending on your pelvis. So the guideline is to keep the knees over the hips, but make sure the lower back is able to touch the mat, okay? So from here, palms float up, point the fingertips to the end of the mat. Okay, you're not arching the back of the neck, so aware. And from here, focus on your breathing. So inhale, exhale. So we're going to inhale about 5 counts and exhale about 5 counts. So inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. So Maybe some of you want to try another option is to reach the toes up. All right, hamstring tight, keep the knees bent. Hamstring not tight, can straighten the knees, and we go. So inhaling 5 counts and exhaling 5 counts. Inhaling 5 counts, exhaling 5 counts. So you want to avoid flapping your hands. All right, really lengthen the arm. Focus on the breathing. Exhale. So as you exhale, you bring everything closer to your spine. So instead of breathing into your chest, okay, so inhale, exhale. Okay, from here, you're going to bend the knees, palms down, separate the knees, lower one foot down, lower the other foot down, slowly straighten the knees, and arms up over the head. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And exhale, release the hands, palms down. Okay, from here, you're going to slowly bend the knees. And let's work on the glutes, okay, one more time. So going back into the hip roll, but now we're going to continue and lead on to the bridge. So hands here beside your hips, knees and feet hip distance apart. As we exhale, we're going to articulate the spine and peel the spine off the mat all the way to this position. Knees to shoulders, one straight line, hands on the buttocks. So inhale, right knee up. As we exhale, control down. So we're working the glutes, the hamstring, the quads. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, control down. So make sure the belly is drawn to the spine. So we're not practicing in this position. Okay, so that's why it's important to give a little bit of support here. So you stretch out the hip flexor, you work the glutes, okay, and the other muscles here. And inhale, right knee up. And exhale. So as you get stronger, inhale. And exhale, you will not feel the buttocks sinking into the hands. So for a start, this may happen, okay? Let's do the last time. Inhale and exhale. If this is uncomfortable for your lower back, you can skip this first. Inhale and exhale. So palms down on the mat. As we exhale, slowly roll out. 4, 3, 2, releasing the lower back, 1, and relax. And let's bring the knees towards the chest and counter stretch, relaxing your shoulders. Roll the head sideways. Okay, back to center. Always rock the pelvis clockwise, anti-clockwise. Massage the back. Many times, smaller movements with mindfulness really help to release tension, and also it can help to improve the form. Okay, so we're not rushing to go anywhere, but it's to feel from inside and to move from where you are right now to more strength, more mobility. Now, what have we practiced today? Let's recap. We want to be able to lie down so that we return to the neutral spinal alignment and to practice breathing. Number 2, we want to release tension with some gentle stretches. Number 3, we want to strengthen the core so that it will support the spine, so we avoid feeling the pain when in certain position. If you would like to practice daily without distraction and with proper guidance, you can explore to join my Mindful Pilates mini online course. So it's something short, something that you can manage. If you feel that I've helped you in any way in today's video, you can subscribe to this channel, and I hope to see you in the next video. We'll continue to breathe deeply, learn how to release tension and strengthen mindfully. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next practice.